We abandon, and they pick up. But that's not so bad anyway. We abandon those classics. We made jazz. We abandoned that. We made blues. We abandoned that. We abandoned everything. That's not so bad, because inwardly, our longing for new stuff is because we're longing for another dimension. Been there, done that. You see what I'm saying? So it's spiritual on one hand, but on the other hand, it's the postmodern society that's actually dealing with with some certain things also too. So now let's go on. Let's go on with some other things right now. See what we got here. I want to deal with this right now. Can you play a video? Can you play an audio?
You got a tape recorder right here, right?
Yeah. Does it play? She's recording from it. So if she's recording from it, forget it. Don't worry about it. I don't want to mess with recording. I can speak it verbatim. Oh, does it? Yeah. Okay. Does it work?
This is what you want to play?
Yeah. I want to play something for the people to hear.
Oh,
let me get out the one I want to play. I want you to hear this. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got the real sound. Call you immediately after the lecture. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Now let's see if I can get the right one. No, this is one button. Huh?
We're taking this minute by minute, literally. My wife is having a severe asthma attack. So she has a problem for time, and it's here now, just in time for Christmas, of course. And she's having a rough time go of it. So at any moment, this could convert to a non-live show.
Now.
And I just want to advise you of that, so you will know what occurred.
Whereabout is talking to...
We'll get back to Richard Hoagland in a moment. There was going to be an opening.
Here it is.
Of some sort of chamber.
Fast forward this thing.
On the internet. There's that.
Fast forward this to
917-427.
I want you to hear this thing. And he's talking to Richard Hoagland. Richard Hoagland is the NASA man.
I've been determined for a long time to try to find out, to follow my curiosity. Wherever this road leads, that's where we are tonight. And part of that road has led through a meshing of Dr. Van Flander's, wandering in the wilderness.
Hold up. Fast forward it. Anyway, Richard Hoagland is the guy that wrote the book Monuments on Mars, A City on the Edge Forever.
Because we're talking about bones that literally...
Okay, it's a little further down. I have to rewind it a little further. And it's going to go into it. And he wrote this particular book. Anyway, Art Bell is the guy that you can get him on shortwave, right?
Yeah, you get it on AM radio, too.
AM, too? Yeah.
I make critical links in the hydrogen model between the composite material that makes up our skeletal structure.
Yeah, okay. Gotta keep on going. Hold up.
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Every night.
Every night. Anybody, these crackers be calling in.
2 to 6.
See, also I'm finding out on the internet, there's a lot of garbage on the internet also, too. And not only that, there's a lot of misinformation on the internet, too.
Somehow contains radioactive isotopes.
He's talking about the dinosaur here. It's on down, but I'm going to get into it. And there's a lot of misinformation on the radio also, too. And so Art Bell is getting a lot of stuff from the internet and stuff, you see what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is these white people, if you notice all of them, they're going to be looking at...
preserve and to extend to us a record of that which has come before. And the most important recent data point on that unfolding pattern, puzzle, getting some answers to that model, has been the critical opening of this hidden chamber in the pyramid.
Now,
listen. Or passage or tunnel under the Sphinx toward the end of this year, 1996. And as you know, I had an emissary, a kind of a enterprise mission surrogate, go to Egypt in wait with cameras and video equipment and other means of recording the events that were to happen on or around December 5th, which our calculations said was when they had to have opened the door to that shaft leading up from the Queen's Chamber in the pyramid toward the star Sirius, just to the southwest of Orion.
What was opened? What was in it?
Okay, according to my source, who has now sent me tape and journal of his odyssey, nothing happened on December 5th. Nothing at all.
So Idios was telling the truth.
But my source, talking to his contacts, and he's been going in and out of there for many years, so he had lots of contacts. According to members of the security establishment, who know everything, and it's like the KGB, except it's in Egypt.
Sure.
There was an opening of this little room at the end of that tunnel, not on December 5th, not in November, but in October, on October 20th, beginning at about 9:30 a.m. Cairo Standard Time. Now, what my source did not know, because I had told him, is that the celestial alignments whereby we predicted the December 5th date also worked only at that time on October 20th, at that time in the morning. Key to the Tranquility landing site of Apollo 11 on the moon.
What does your source say was in there?
What he said was that, this is very important, the guard who told the story, who then in turn, the guard who was present when the opening took place on October 20th in the morning, then reported what he saw to the security apparatus, who in turn reported it to my source. Subsequent to the guard telling the tale, Zahi Hawass ostensibly had him fired, removed from his position on the plateau, and banished back to Siberia, except that in Siberia and Egypt it's some distant remote archaeological site.
1 minute.
Okay. What this guard reported was that on October 20th, Farouk El-Baz, the same man who picked the Apollo landing site on the moon according to the Orion-Sirius connection,
Yes.
and two English-speaking Europeans carrying a large aluminum case entered the Great Pyramid that morning for 3 hours on October 20th. They proceeded to put a robot up the shaft and a camera with a fiber optic connection under the crack in the door. They proceeded to look through to find what was inside a chamber, and there is a chamber back there, according to the story, which is 3 meters by 2.5 meters in size.
Yes.
There is a statue in this room, of a black man, seated, looking up the shaft toward the star Sirius at the meridian crossing. Wow!
All right, well, you did it, so I don't have to give out your last 4 digits. Everybody sit back.
Wow.
Right now to Richard C. Homeland. Richard, what an incredible revelation. A statue of a black man.
Supposedly holding an ankh, which is an Egyptian cross.
Yes.
Which has a loop at the top.
Yes.
All right. Facing up the shaft